Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 15 ways that living sustainably and consciously can save you money. Number 1 is to consume less. This is the biggest thing and most important thing that will help you save money and help the environment. Even if you buy the most sustainably sourced, fair trade, eco-friendly product, refraining from buying that product is still a million times over more sustainable than buying the product. So try and buy things with intention and really think about, do I need this thing? Will it add value to my life? What is the true cost of this thing? Not just its price tag, but its resources, its energy, its the time, and all of that should be taken into consideration before you purchase something. And it will save you a ton of money. This is the biggest money saver out there, is just merely consuming less. Number 2 is to buy more from the bulk section. Food from the bulk section is 89% less expensive than packaged food not in the bulk section. And this is because you're not paying for packaging, you're not paying for marketing and advertising, and it's a lot more efficient to produce, ship, store, and sell, which saves energy and resources and money. Number 3 is to bike more instead of drive. If you need to pop over to the corner store or to a friend's house or do a small errand, then choose to bike instead of drive. You'll save gas and miles on your car, which will save you money, and it's also a way to get exercise so you don't have to pay for a gym membership. Number 4 is to eat less meat. Meat has a high impact on the environment. It uses a lot of water, it uses a lot of resources, it produces greenhouse gas emissions that you need to grow all the food and crops to feed these animals. So it's a very high energy intensive product, and it's a lot more expensive than grains, vegetables, legumes, beans. All of the alternatives to eating meat are a lot less expensive. You don't have to go completely 100% vegetarian. You can do meatless Mondays, you can just eat more meals without meat. When you're out eating at a restaurant, you can choose the meals that don't have meat if you can't decide, or you can choose chicken over beef, which is more sustainable and usually cheaper. Number 5 is to buy secondhand. This world has produced so many things. I assure you that anything you will ever need is out there, and you just need to find it. The best way to do that is thrift stores. So thrift stores have almost everything you would need these days. Every kitchen appliance, dishes, pots and pans, clothes, furniture. My boyfriend and I furnished our entire apartment for $50, all from a secondhand store. This is a great way to save a ton of money because once an item is even slightly used or just even purchased, its value depreciates a ton. So you'll be paying a fraction of the price of what it was first sold as. Number 6 is to make your own coffee at home instead of going out to buy a coffee. I would recommend using a French press to do this because you don't have to use a filter, there's no waste involved. And if you do want to go out and treat yourself to a latte, then bring your own thermos or mug or cup, and they will usually discount your coffee, maybe 10 or 20 cents for not using up one of their cups. One of my local coffee shops actually charges me for a small when I bring a large coffee thermos. Number 7 is to recycle your electronics. If you have an old iPhone, computer that doesn't work anymore, usually you can go back to that company and they will usually take back your items and give you a discount on your next purchase. Apple does this, and it's a great way to save money and to help the environment by allowing them to reuse your resources in your electronics for future items. Number 8 is to use less electricity. This will cut down your electricity bill and help reduce pollution and all the negative environmental impacts of fossil fuels and electricity production. Easy ways to do this are cut back on heating and cooling. Those are the biggest users of electricity in your home. You can hang your clothes instead of using a clothes dryer. You can unplug appliances you aren't using, because if something is plugged in and even if you're not using it, it still uses ghost electricity, and that can add up on your electricity bill. You can also replace your halogen light bulbs for LED light bulbs, and this may not seem like it will save you money because at the store LED bulbs are more expensive than halogen bulbs usually, but they will last a lot longer, so you'll have to replace them less and you will in turn save more money. Number 9 is to make your own home and beauty products. I have a few videos on this and I'll link them down below for some ideas, but if you buy just simple natural ingredients from your bulk section or your produce section and you make your own beauty and cleaning products and bathroom products and you use them regularly, then you will save money doing this. Number 10 is to ditch the disposables and use reusables. So this may seem obvious for people, but there's a lot of disposable items that we use in our daily life that we have to constantly be repurchasing. But if we swap paper towels for rags, and we use reusable water bottles and reusable grocery bags, stainless steel glass straws, plates, dishware and silverware instead of paper and plastic plates, all these things will save you money and save resources. Number 11 is to freeze food that is about to go bad. A lot of our waste comes from food waste. If you see something that's about to go bad in your fridge, you can just pop it in the freezer and it'll last and you can use it when you're able to use it. This way you will save a ton of food waste and save money on groceries. Number 12 is to be resourceful. If you need something like a vacuum or a printer, ask your friends and family if they have one and if you can just borrow it. You don't have to go out and buy everything every time you need something. Look around and see if you can make it yourself, or see if you have things in your home that you can jerry-rig. Just use what you have, make your own, and borrow things from friends. Number 13 is to plant a garden. So even if you just live in an apartment, you can plant a few pots of herbs like mint or parsley or basil or thyme, and you won't have to buy those things at the grocery store. Number 14 is to conserve water. Water is not free and you do have a water bill, so using less water will save you money, and especially in drought-ridden areas like California, it will save a very precious resource. And last but not least, number 15 is to go outside and do fun things outside, like hiking, biking, going to the beach. All these things will fill your time with things that do not cost money, that are fun, that are in nature, that are in fresh air, and you won't be sitting at home tempted by online shopping or going and out and spending money on things you don't need. You'll be outside, you'll be appreciating nature, and you'll be reminded about why you care about the environment and why you want to preserve it. So those are my 15 tips on how to save money living a sustainable, conscious lifestyle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more tips, please leave them in a comment below and share with me and everyone watching. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye! Number 8 is to use electricity. What did I say?